And then you can say you've finally seen it. God lies before you, and you must make your choice. Will you face him? Will you stand down and cower in fear? Or will you run back, save, to do some extra stuff, and then go back outside and then try to see God again? We're gonna find out today. Hello, everybody. I suspect that today we're gonna be seeing the finale of this game. And let me tell you, I've been fairly excited for this. I've been really enjoying this game, so I'm interested in seeing what secrets it has at the end. Let's full screen this so it can fit the box perfectly. Excellent. 30 hours. I've been playing this game for 30 hours. Alright, how many days do we have left? I catch a roach, but I'm not gonna kill it. Give it a little caress. I'm gonna need you to move so I can check the date. There we go. Okay, I had to check the pile below it. Only 2 days left. So I assume there's 3 kinds of endings we can go for during this this playthrough right now. One is I think we're on track for doing the perfect I think like the the one where we do it the ritual with all the correct items. And then I think we did try to do an ending without all the correct items. And then I think there's probably an ending that happens when we just wait all of our days. You know, just wait for it to leave. So my hope is that we can check all of that out. Take the paper. We get to see a lovely little drawing of us together. What time is it? When did I let save? It is 5. It is early in the morning. Our unemployed broke ass is waking up at 5:48. That being said, we do have a lot of work to do. Let's see, Helen's the only one who doesn't have very much health, so I'm not gonna... She still has 150. That is like the 3rd most health, even if we don't consider her max health, so... I have to figure out how I want to... what I want to do. Not here. I wanted to go visit Pierre. Because I think Pierre said we can, Yes. Here we go. You feel an urge to run away. Hello again, my scaredy friend. I think maybe I could help you a bit. So, are you ready? Today you will hug a clown. That's right! You feel so very ill. I did this last time, I remember. I think I didn't save my very last time, which was intentional, but we have to do the PR segment again. If you can hug a clown, you can do anything. Come on, bring it in. Show me all you've learned. You give Pierre a hug. Something feels weird about him. His body seems completely inhuman. Weird moving lumps. You feel a set of teeth at his back, underneath the robe. Limbs growing in all the wrong places, and it's gonna stop it. Pierre's gonna interject into my rumination on what's going on here. I'm so proud of you. You really are putting in the effort. Look at you. Can you believe it? You just hugged a clown. Incredible. You only yelped once, and it was more of a whimper, really. I think it's time. Tomorrow, I'll show you what I really look like. You will never fear clowns again. That's my promise. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Alright. So we have that to look forward to. Next I should probably investigate the meat worlds a little bit more to figure out what to actually... See if we can find everything in there. Because there's probably an ending where you defeat all of the things inside the other world. I think it was on floor 1 the shortcut was. Yeah, right here. Slide our way through. Yeah, we kind of went through a lot of content in our 30 hours, so I'm kind of scraping at what to do here. But, you know, Just gonna investigate some things. The pancreas is slowly recovering. La 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 la. Defeated this thing. We defeated most enemies in this apartment, so there's very... I guess the other thing I can do is I think I figured out a way to defeat the, Oh, right, yeah, this is, the meat space. There. I wonder if we can, Okay. Wait a second. The lights are on, but we're in this... Wait, how does that make sense? Okay, so... I was wondering what was gonna happen, because... I thought it was gonna block us off from entering that room if we had the lights on in here. But apparently it just sends you into a lit up version of the other apartment. Ain't that a little strange? That's a shame. I thought there was gonna be like some secret finagling we could do. Get a secret area. But no. Wait, I don't have to go. I can just run back through the apartment. No secret areas this time. Flip off the light. Enjoy the other world. Figure out how we can get over there. But I think we've done everything we could do on that floor, basically, so we have to start venturing down here. Yeah, there were these doors, and I don't know how to open them. It won't open, it won't open. Yeah. Oops. I kind of forgot where the other, thing was. Also, I played for like 5 extra minutes on my own. And I found out that we can defeat the furnace. We are actually in a very good position to defeat the furnace. It's very possible. I don't need to be. Why do we keep going in here? There's nothing. Every day I hope there's something, but there's always nothing. But, that's what I'll do right now. I'm gonna go try to defeat the furnace. Make sure Helen has a cool weapon. Tooth Shimtar. Yeah, that's good. Scimitar. The normal slash weapon, but it's pretty strong. Wounded Hellsword. I think we fix up our Hellsword in, our Tether Blade? Yeah, let's fix up our Hellsword. And I really wonder where we use our invulnerable syringe. Have a little health. What was I looking for again? I totally... Yeah, duct tape, that's the one. I will repair your wounds with duct tape. You know, it can really work in a... Some duct tape might suture a wound in a pinch, but that's gonna be hell to get off. Okay, Super Hell Sword. Yeah, you have good... the SMG is not very good. I did not have a good time with that SMG. We have the Silver Magnum. That might be good for this battle. How many magnum rounds do I have? I should have like 20 something. Magnum bullets. I have 38. Okay, we're gonna use the magnum this time around. Do I have everything I want? Patchwork Club. Ah, the Patchwork Club sucks, but you know, it's fine. Great Needle. Yeah, we have everything we need. I forget what the furnace is weak to, but it's probably anything is probably fine. Lighter. Bees. All the usual people you find in the sewer. Zactus. What on earth is Zactus? Oh, I get it, Zactus. Cactus. Cactus Zactus. I like your Zactus. That's a very good Zactus. You should bring it around more often. Jactus. They are brothers. The Cactus Brothers. Oh, there's a lot I could do with that. Radiating heat from the furnace stings your eyes. You feel like a knight approaching the dragon's lair. Like Gojo, Choso, Jogo, and Geto. Yeah, exactly like it. Cactus, Zactus, Jactus, and Clyde. Approach the furnace. Nailed it. When it yeah, it's Clyde, yes. Oh, I got stunned. Actually, that's not the worst that I got stunned, but I'm not gonna be able to do Nitro Boost, which is not too good. Let's see. I know, an exciting battle, and hopefully, because the first time I fought this guy, he did like an insta-kill move. But then when I fought this guy again off-stream, he did like 3 damage with that move, so I'm just gonna go for it again. Kelp is no longer stunned. Marc-Andre, he's doing damage. Let's go. Wait, what on earth? Also, that's nuts that, probably gonna need an elixir for Puppy, but Chaos! Huh? Oh no. This is not working out at all. Furnace is poisoned. Okay. Kelp being stunned on the first turn was not good. Oh, whoops. I accidentally escaped. Alright, well, at least I can revive myself. LMAO. Smell some salt. Wake up and smell the salt. Heal everybody up again. And we could try that a little bit better this time. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, Kelp does not get stunned. Okay. Okay, the only thing that happened is Sophie is blind, but that is actually the best thing that could have happened. In terms of, like, negative status effects being piled on us. I gotta turn this down. It's a very loud video game. Talk. Constrict. And hide. And hopefully we dodge all the dangerous damage. Oh, what? That's so whack. Alright, we're probably gonna have to wake Papanu up and do share lunch. Or Magnum multi-shot, why not? Special... staunch wounds. Doing good damage. The furnace roars. Now it's gonna do its little thing. What would be the best thing for me to do? Quick constrict. Chaos, I guess? I don't know, might work. Okay, we got a lot of, status effects on this furnace. Which is a great flame. Okay, and this time we all die to it. Oh, should I have guarded? Is that the difference here? Was I foolish? Kelp's party was defeated. Okay, I'm just gonna guard there next time. First aid kit for Maniac. She's a maniac, I sure know. And she's stabbing like she's never stabbed before. There is a primitive drawing of a cockroach and a human playing super duper video game. You know what, before I go out and do that boss battle, I'm gonna do my business. I already showered. Okay. I guess I did that right before I saved. Alright, down to the basement. Because I want to defeat this boss on stream. And then after that, I think we just spend one more day doing random stuff. Probably play some games on the TV. Or, yeah, do another Dungeons & Dragons, Mazes and Wizards session with Lyle. And then after that, that'll be the last day. We go upstairs, we shake hands with the big guy, and we should be good. You know, we should see the ending, and I can now say I've beaten Look Outside. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. That's what I'll say. Or maybe I meet the visitor and I become more afraid than anything ever was. Right, are you is the monster here? Furnace? Yes, here we are. Bucky. Alright, let's hope this goes well. Approach the furnace. Oh my— whoa! Mark Andre's stunning this guy immediately? Wait, that's actually incredibly clutch. Wow. Nitro boost. Stock. Let's do a share lunch. And Sophie hides. That's incredible that I got a stun from Marc Andre on the first turn. It's very difficult that, that share lunch, you can only do share lunch once. Painful stab. And another very painful stab. Hopefully this, I don't know, do deep cut. Oh, I forgot to equip everybody with new stuff. That's fine. Constrict. Hide. Furnace is wrecked with pain. What? Helen swing. Oh, I can't believe Helen missed. Jump attack. Actually, don't I need a guard with everybody? This is a guard with everybody thing, right? Hide. And hopefully we survive? Okay, yeah, we survive. If we all guard, we survive. Oh. Okay, Helen survives. Sophie is owned, but we kinda figured that would happen. Okay, 2 down, but I'm kinda fine with that. There's worse things to have happened to us. This does call for elixir. 2 elixirs, in fact. What? Why does he get to go in between hell? Oh, that's actually so whack. Oh. I did beat this boss off stream, so I don't technically have to go for this, but you know, for the good times. Yeah, throw an explosive at it. I got so shorted by Helen being killed at the very last moment. Alright, yeah, this isn't going anywhere. When Helen died, it all became meaningless to me. Well, phooey. Let's see how our landmine is doing. Game over, man! It's game over! Oh, what a hard boss. Alright, one more attempt. You gotta let me have this. I'll go through the stairs. That'll probably be fine. Do I watch Japanimations? On occasion I have watched some Japanimation. Are you, do you ask that question because you're going to follow up with a question? Something related to anime? Ooh, guitar party. If that thing wasn't blocking me there, I would just run into that enemy every single time. You gotta think with your head. And the only way to do that is to go in head first. The new season of JJK is so good. Also watching that right now. JJK. I know people do... It didn't... I've never been compelled to watch it yet, But I also... If you say it's good, then I believe you, basically. What are the strengths of this TV show? What do you think? What makes it worthwhile to watch? Let's get some real equipment on us first. Wanted to fix my hill sword. Burrito. Oh, I had a burrito this whole time. But there's no time for a burrito break. Hell sword for 94 damage. Let's go. Silver Magnum. Actually, what does the most damage here? War Rifle does, but... With a shotgun, but... You know, I have to reload that all the time, so it's not too good. It's a typical Japanime, but it is beautifully animated. Lots of references in the fight scenes. If you're into those sort of things, it does an honest good job and the characters are good. Some even die. I'm very particular about fight scenes. But if you say that it's animated well, I'll give it a try just for, you know... Just to check it out, because I do still enjoy watching fights. I haven't really been watching very many, like, cartoons that are about fights in general. Maybe that's the one that gets me back into it. Gets me back into watching people throw punches and then say, "Ha! I dodged your punch because I have my own ability!" And then they keep talking instead of fighting. Let's see. Alright, I don't have the HP for this, but... Whatever. You've also been watching Dragon Ball and One Piece. You have a high tolerance for shenanigans. Yeah! Dragon Ball and One Piece were ones that... kind of turned me off pretty hard. But... Not to say they're bad. Or, not to say that people shouldn't watch them, I mean. With One Piece in particular, I remember liking the manga when I was a kid. So I imagine if I, like, kept up with that, if they had, like, all the volumes of the manga at the library, I would probably be, like, a lot more knowledgeable on One Piece, but that's not the way things went. What am I even doing? And we go in. No more time to waste. Alright, Marc-Andre's gonna help us out with a bunch of upfront damage. Extra boost. Immediate stalk and stab, I love that. Constrict and hide. Alright, let's see if this all works out. Ah, puppy noob. I didn't want you to miss. A cool 295 demo. Whoa! Kelp! Oh, why is Kelp getting so beaten up this game? And then I'm gonna revive him and then he's gonna get knocked down again. It's just nothing I'm gonna be able to do. Chaos? Yeah. Okay, stun. We got stun on the furnace. Special... Alright, we're just gonna do, painful stab. Helen should probably use an elixir. Or no, wait, no, I can, I don't know the turn order, so we're probably gonna, I feel like Helen's gonna die before she's gonna be able to use this item, but... whatever. Your lunch. And, ambush. Okay, Share Lunch was able to activate. Does Helen get to go? Helen uses... okay. Helen is gonna be just fine, everybody. Where did her health go? Okay, we all die. Dodge? No. Alright. We aren't doing the furnace this time around. Let's find some other stuff to do. Thing. It hurts because, we've been able to... give me 1 second. Sorry, had to interrupt myself. Yeah, I'm back. Yes, I was going to repair my thing. Where's my duct tape? Not all the way down there, it seems. There we are. Next to all the, equipment and stuff. Let me read your little message of encouragement. Thank you, Cockroach. You really know how to make a guy's day. We're gonna go to Pierre, and then we're immediately just gonna play some Wizards and Mazes. No, Wizards and Mazes. Wizards and Mazes. My gosh. I don't even know how I commit a spoonerism like that. I think that's a spoonerism. I keep forgetting what the definition of a spoonerism is, even though it's a really good word. Feel an urge to run away. We hug this guy. I hug a clown. Bring it on. We give him, we honk all of his honky bits. And I get the impression that I'm in danger just because I honk his honky bits. This is a clown who's willing to let us honk. We must stow our fear and not be afraid. Yeah, Mazes and Wizards. It's not on floor 1, I remember that. Wazes and Wizards. Oh, the misery. You're back! So... Mazes and Wizards. We can only play in the evening. Alright, we can check if, Ola Rafta has come out of the tube. Hello, Rafta. No, you're still stuck in the blood tube. Okay. Sedge. What am I'm on floor 1, like a level 5 player. Where's the exit? It's supposed to be down here, isn't it? I'm not trapped, am I? I could just go back up here. There's no reason to find the staircase. I can go and, how much money do I have? $279, Hey, I guess. Let's check out Eugene's house. Lots of funny things going on here. He's restocked some items. $300 for some Magnum bullets. Ugh. But there are plenty of elixirs, which might be necessary. Yeah, I don't really know what to buy, so I'm not gonna take anything quite yet. Actually, was there any extra? No, there's no extra duct tape. La 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 la. Alright, I guess it's game time. Who's up for whatever's on the menu? Put the games on the shelf. I didn't play, Super Jump Lad 3. You've heard this one is very different from the others. Alright, let's check it out, you know? Oh, the music's pretty different. Super Jump Lad 3. The third entry in the wildly popular Super Jump Lad series. You've heard mixed reviews about this one, but remain cautiously optimistic. The game begins at a funeral. Clarence Jump Lad Sr., Super Jump Lad's father, Super Jump Lad's brother, Clarence Jr., delivers a humorous but melancholy anecdote about the time their father jumped over the Christmas tree. Super Jump Lad quietly seethes. That was supposed to be his story! They agreed! He was supposed to tell that story. He tries to wing a cute anecdote when it's his turn to speak, but it's clear Clarence Jr.'s was better. So far, this is nothing like the original Super Jump Lad. Yeah. It's kind of hard to me to like recall off the top of my head any games that had like turns like this, that you go from like a Mario type game to a very solemn serious game with like interpersonal drama. You don't really get it, but at least it passes time. -3 morale. You play for 2 hours. Let's just hit it again. Super Jump Lad 3. I want to see what these brothers get up to. When do we get to the jumping? You resume your Super Jump Lad 3 game. Super Jump Lad stands in a bleak gray cemetery, looking down at his father's grave. Clarence Jump Lad Sr. Wilted leaves fall from an old withered tree as he muses on the nature of mortality. It's a little heavy-handed. He then gives a bitter monologue to how his father always loved his brother, Clarence Jr., more than him, even though Clarence couldn't jump as high. How high do I need to jump, father? His words echo as the screen fades to black. He holds flowers, but doesn't place them on the grave. I'm taking my morale! You hear a knock at the door. It's almost noon. I kind of want to check the mirror. I want to see if, like, getting my morale lowered has actually dropped my mood. Look through the eye hole. Hello? Still nothing. Yes. I don't see anything except for there's a security camera up there. I never even noticed that. Oh, there is something on the floor. You pick up an acid flask. An acid flask. How nice. Well, we still feel great, and we can brush our teeth a little bit. Get some hygiene going on. We have never had any problems with the amount of soap and toothpaste we've had. And I was wondering if that was going to be an issue, but it really hasn't been an issue. Super Jump Bled 3. We're going to do the Super Jump Bled 3 grinding session. There's only one way to show the world, know himself, that he's better than... Oh, excuse me. That he's better than his brother. He needs to jump over Mauna Loa, the world's largest volcano. This begins a slow and tedious gameplay segment where you have to book an airline ticket to Hawaii. Slow and tedious segment where you have to book an airplane ticket. Oh my gosh. Super Jump Bled as directed by David Cage. Let's do it again. I want to see it again. You resume your Super Jump Bled 3 game. Super Jump Bled stands at the very edge of Mauna Loa, looking down at the bubbling magma beneath him. He steels himself for his jump, knowing full well that it may be his last. Suddenly, a voice cries out, "Super! Stop! Don't do it! It's Clarence Jr. He pleads for Super Jump Bled not to jump. This isn't what Father would have wanted. He never cared how high we jumped, how far we jumped." Super Jump Bled closed his eyes, but he can't hold back the tears. He clenches his fists as you're prompted to press the A button. The jump button. Super Jump Bled leaps. He soars gracefully through the air, flying higher and further than anyone has ever has before. But the internal constant of gravity ever pulls, and like the wilted leaves at the cemetery, he falls. He disappears beneath the lip of the volcano and is never seen again. You don't really get it, but at least it passes time. It's never seen again. I hear a knock at the door. That's actually... God, because obviously the parody is Mario. I would love me being cool Mario saying I would love a Mario parody. I would love it if Nintendo parodied their own Mario games by making a really sad one. That's like way too heavy. Oh, this is the chef man. This looks like Hobbs, a cook for extra for food. Let's see if we have anything for him. We barely have anything. Sorry, man, I don't got nothing. Times are tough. Yep, see you later. Alright, that wasn't the most exciting. Should I play a happy game to counteract all the sadness and strife in this world? Strangely... Yeah. We feel great. Our morale has not been taking the biggest hit, so... we're still good. I want to beat Super Jump Bled 3. The Revengeance. Super Jump Bled HD, the Revengeance. Super Jump Bled in Hawaii. The scene opens up at Super Jump Bled's funeral. Friends and family weep on each other's shoulders. Super Jump Bled's brother, Clarence Jr., stands up and tells an anecdote about the time Super Jump Bled watched their dad jump over a Christmas tree. And then, the game ends. You don't really get it, but it passes time. Thinking about Super Jump Bled in his grave makes you feel strange. Like a part of you was left in that coffin with him. You have learned numbness. What does numbness do? I can't believe I bought such a sad game from a nerd. Maybe that's why he wanted to get rid of it. It made him too sad. Target becomes immune to most status effects for 10 turns. Alright, we play a game so sad we can just shrug off bleeding. Nihilism install. That's pretty funny. Is our mood day? No, we still feel great. We are still A-okay. What time is it? I passed like 7 hours? Yeah! 15:23. Leave it be. Let's see if we can do some mazes and wizards. With the best adventuring group I have. Everybody in this group has been really... It's really cool how there's a unique dialogue for everybody that I have on my party right now. Everybody's having fun trying to do RPG in the Mazes and Wizards. Hello, Lyle. Welcome to pregame discharge. Are we ready? No, we're not ready. Alright. Well, let's check out some more video games, everybody. Hopefully we can get some cool abilities. Or ability, we don't have too much more time to defeat a game. Space Trucker, Myrmidon 3. I guess we paid $1 million for Massacre Princess. Let's give it a shot. No, that's some rockin' princess music. Massacre Princess Catholicon. That gamer guy's prized game. You're not familiar with it, but you know it's a turn-based JRPG. You hope it's as good as he made it out to be. You play as Rush Braver, a spiky-haired youth who practices swordsmanship in his spare time. His best friend, Blast Armbreast, is the strongest hunter in the village. Input, new name for Blast? How about... Blast. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, Rush! There's only one more day until the Festival of Crystals! We gotta head to the Cave of Trials and catch a boar! Cave of Trials? Isn't that dangerous, Slast? No! How Kurt... Rush and Slast set off for the cave in search of a boar. Predictably, the cave is filled with all kinds of creatures that you have to fight in turn-based combat. Eventually, you find a boar. It's a tough boss fight. You're too slow, Rush. You're not fast enough to pull off a meteor strike yet. Stick to the basics. Damn, I'm never gonna be good enough. Rush and Celeste carry the boar home, but there's smoke on the horizon. This guy kind of reminds me of Lloyd. From that one video game. It's another SNES RPG. I forget it. I didn't play it. I just know the character. The village! It's on fire! You race back to the village, dropping the boar. The town is ablaze and bodies litter the streets. A tall man in a strange black costume with a giant sword grins devilishly as you approach. As you inspect closer, he looks like some sort of mouse, and he's holding a key-shaped blade. As if. Who would want to play a game about that, right? The Wind Crystal. The Wind Crystal. Where is it? Wind Crystal? What's that? Forget it, Rush. We've got to get this guy. A boss battle begins. Ominous and kind of rockin' boss music plays. But it doesn't last long. The strange man takes out Rush and Blast in a single hit each. One of those fights you have to lose, huh? It seems the Wind Crystal isn't here after all. Perhaps it was in Hyrcania all along. Farewell, child, and work on your meteor strike. Damn you! Rush, is that you? I can't see. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Don't let them have this. Celeste closes his eyes for the last time, but not before handing Rush a mysterious green crystal. Celeste! No! You can't believe how much time has passed. You put the game down for now. Oh, that also decreased some of my morale. I heard the knock at the door. It's now the evening. Let's take a look. Look through the eye hole. Who's this fellow? A woman is carrying a heavy backpack. You hear the sound of all sorts of junk shuffling around in her bags as she shifts on her feet. Alright, a trader we haven't met yet. Hello, I have a lot of stuff here I've been scavenging. Interested in trading? I can buy some stuff from you, too. Let's check it out. Hi. You chat for a little bit. She says some of the building's floors look a bit different from the others. Floor 1 especially is all sorts of messed up. So we were supposed to see this... We were supposed to see this person, like, 20 hours ago. Okay, let me show you what I've got. Take your time. What do we have? Oh, tonics! That's good. Herbicide. Anxiety? Oh, anxiety meds. That would be godlike. Mop. Old X. Yeah, just the healing items are good. Take that. I want all of those. Give me your chalky. Bomb. Do we need any bomb? We have 9. We don't need any more. And hopefully I can sell some stuff to get the last of the, sell some of our junk. He said, yeah, okay, now we can, get the last meds. And pick up an axe. Just for the fun of it. I hope we can do this again sometime. Hopefully. That was really cool to get 4 elixirs. That's gonna help out like crazy. Alright, mazes and wizards time. Yes, let's go, 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 go. That's cool, we get to spend one of the last few days we have on Earth gaming. This is how you do it, folks. This is how you live your best life. Mazes. You're all ready to play? Okay, let's start then. When we left off, the party had been captured by undead servants of Zalmoxis and taken to a foreboding temple. You awaken on the cold stone floor of a large, musty temple atrium. Your movement returned to you. The door behind you is barred. Your only escape is forward. It was the perfect spot for an ambush. You were taken completely off guard when they appeared from behind inconspicuous boulders. 3 gnolls, tall, lanky hyena men, rush at you with spears. They look hungry. You get the feeling that if you don't win, you'll be someone's dinner. Pull back to a better position. Damn! Everyone standeth behind me! Absolutely, Helen, you got the right idea. The gnolls picked a spot to ambush because it is ideal for their tactics. If you move to a more defensible position, you'll be able to negate their advantage. The plan works. The gnolls aren't able to make headway against you when you group up in a narrow passage. They flee after a brief back and forth. You're safe, for now. Good work. Thanks for the tip, Helen. We always follow her advice. She's the best player. She already knows the story. Yeah, she's never played. You press onward through the temple. The aura of malevolence grows as you trudge deeper and deeper into its twisted passageways. You draw nearer to its beating blackened heart. Oh, at the top of the spire, huh? But you stopped. Something is amiss. Other than the crackle of your torch, there is a complete silence. Your intuition tells you that you're in danger. That's when you see it. The floor in front of you is an illusion, a pit of daggers. Find another route. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk some grappling hooketh while holding my waiteth. The party agrees that the safest way to the other side is around the pit. You set off and down another corridor to find a detour. It doesn't take long for the party to find another route. Guarded by an undead minotaur. We can take it. We can take it. Let's fight it. Rolling for attacks, and a brief but intense battle ensues. The minotaur gets a few strong hits on you, but the party ably dispatches it in the end. After defeating the minotaur, you find yourself on the other side of the pit, standing in front of an ethereal blue gateway. Hesitantly, you step through the door. No! It wasn't a door, but a portal. You find yourself whisked away to what appears to be the laboratory of a mad wizard. Get ready, everyone. Suddenly, a human form materializes before you. Mighty blue wisps swirl around the figure of Ignatus Fora, the royal court magician. How did you like my ward against the undead, adventurers? There is a terrifying madness in the cackling wizard's eyes. It seems you made it through my trials. Intriguing. Now, I must tell you the truth. I am not the court magician Ignatus Fora. In reality, I was Zalmoxis all along. It was obvious. That wizard guy we met back at the court? So what? Halak! Hallay! And alack! Oh, I wish I don't have any of the extra dialogue. I didn't choose the right class. I chose cleric. We need to run! You attempt to flee, but the mysterious door you came from is no longer there. Pathetic worms, attempting to flee from Almoxis the Soul Reaver, the necromancer cackles. I can see what you want to do. I can see what you want to do. Face me, foolish adventurers. I've been waiting for this. Let's go, Helen. Haha, let's test your abilities. See if you're the one I've been looking for. Rolling for attack. Failure! You draw your weapons and attack Zalmoxis, but they merely pass through his incorporeal form. Is he an illusion? Nothing you do is effective. No magic nor weapon can touch the necromancer, and his powerful spells tear away at your flesh. Finally, when all hope is nearly lost, the mysterious blue door reappears. Zalmoxis approaches it. This has been a rousing fight, adventurers. You've done well, but you're not ready to face me yet. Haha! If you have the courage to face my final form, head to the fortress of Final Dusk. And with that, he steps through the portal, which closes behind him. We need to find a way to defeat him. Damn. We weren't even close, were we? I don't get it. How are we supposed to beat this guy? Alone, wounded, and confused after your first confrontation with Zalmoxis, your party attempts to regain its bearings. Where are you? How can you defeat Zalmoxis? Where did he go? These questions will be answered next time we play! Lyle. Yes, Helen? Your plot points are too obvious. You need to write better surprises. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, the game seemed kind of fun so far. I like playing pranks. Oh, am I doing it right? I feel like I keep messing this up. Helen has read too many Dungeons and Dragons replays, Mazes and Wizards replays. All right, that should end the night. We should be able to save and have an adventure tomorrow. Is it time for bed? Oh no, it's still like a couple of hours before you can sleep, right? One last thing I'll do it. Never mind. Yes, I will turn in early. Sophie has found special marbles. 4 regular marbles. Cool. More ammo. Only 1 day's left. Tomorrow night, we'll have a fight. Hi, how are you doing today? Something feels different today. I can't explain it, but it feels like something momentous and final is about to happen. I feel strangely sad, Kelp. So what's new? Anything interesting happen? This is, when we use a new save slot. Will we talk later? I don't know. Something feels different. Goodbye, Kelp. A different feeling is in the air. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight down, tell everybody to head upstairs, and we're gonna go see the roof. Although before I do that, I should probably get some more water. But I'll head downstairs first. Wrong floor. Ground floor, there we go. Mars. Earth and Mars. Let's put a quarter in the candy machine. Actually, I might... never mind. Lol. Alright, Jasper. Everybody, I'll be right back. Gonna grab some water. And when we come back, I don't know, cool things are gonna happen. I've returned! Very cool, very awesome so far. You mean the stream? Thank you, hello Baru. Thanks for joining me. The ending is drawing... yeah. With every passing moment, our chance to communicate with the visitor grows smaller. We must find offerings. Everyone is ready! Final preparations. These will be our final offerings. Alright, I'm gonna trust everything that I've done so far. Take this key and these robes. We shall step into the roof and behold the sky together. Does everybody, get some robes? Dark robes. A gift from the cultists. Let's see, what I have right now. Oh, it's just I just have a normal defensive item. Alright. The robes. It does increase our agility, which is actually very nice. Alright. A feeling in my chest is becoming more apparent. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what's on the roof. Although I am still thinking about when Helen shredded into me last stream. When she said during Mazes and Wizards that, you feel such a pathetic god in a game. I bet you're terrified of the visitor. I was like, goddamn, Helen, you really got my ass there. First aid kit. Up. Let's see it. Let's go. Here we are. Is this the roof? Okay, it's a very simple hallway. Smiley face. It's the door to the roof. Are you sure you want to go? There is no going back after this. I'm ready. What do we see? Whoa. I was wondering what the outside world was going to look like, but, the fact that it's like, things are spiraling from the ground to the sky was not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a more simple destruction. We're outside. We don't feel too much different from the way we did before. But yeah, I kinda had the feeling that everything was gonna be different. That there's no way everything, like, if our building's changing, then there's no way the world is gonna be the same as it was before. There's no going back. Lots of flying dragons and stuff. Just dropping flesh all over the place. Oh, there's a thing. I wonder if we defeat the heart, all the organs in there, if we defeat this thing. Because that seems to be coming out of the building. Oh my gosh, look at all that sprite work, it's huge! Alright, here's I can't believe it, we're outside, but we're still human, sane! It's working! The visitor protects us, he knows. You excited? We're almost there. Moments for making true contact. I brought a little television here to view the VHS tape you found. Let's see. Yes, this is it. From my vision. This is exactly right. I knew it. I knew my vision was true. I'll head to the ritual. Meet us there when everything is ready. I can't wait. Alright. So I gotta find all the cultists. I'm calling them cultists. They're astronomers, not cultists. But I guess, you know, big difference. Hey, that's a silly guy. All of these used to be creatures. Normal people and normal animals walking around. Man, the things outside became huge. It's finally time! We're preparing! Oh, I'm shaking with excitement. Within this bag is a painting of the visitor. I know it in my heart of hearts. Yes, this is his form, as seen through the flawed human eyes of an artist. Perfect. The use of color. It is beautiful. Phew, this is exhilarating. Alright, I'll head to the ritual site. Meet us there once everything is ready. Imagine just like standing here like high-fiving all the feet here. There's like something like a guy at a football game high-fiving all the people at in the stands and the bleachers. Glad you like that, lol. The time of judgment is upon us. I hope we are found worthy. Only a few preparations remain. It's time to look at the writings you've brought us. Yes, a manuscript. The final lucid thoughts and observations of a writer who saw the visitor firsthand. Yes, I believe this says. Yes, perfect. This gripping poetic description. It captures the emotional truth beneath the overwhelming sublime. Very good. Please join us all at the ritual circle once our preparations are complete. It is the fated hour, at last. Also, look at the way this is all framed. With these colors in the back. This is like... This is like a screenshot working. I'm gonna screenshot it. Because that is wonderful. Oh, I also realized I have the... I had the be right back on my screen the whole time. Oh my gosh. Look at this guy. He's so sad. What do you have to be so sad about? You're huge. Like, dude, you are massive. Alright, gotta find our fourth dude. Got a big one. Somebody who's taken up this entire alleyway over here. Very incredible, like, just contrast between being inside and finally being outside. Worthy of catharsis, this feels. Every time you think the sprite work in the game can't get better, it blew me away with something even more phenomenal. Same with the soundtrack, yeah. Just hits after hits. Greetings, compatriot. The time has come to prepare the ritual. Oh, I actually... That makes me think it's probably going to be really fun to see all the, look at all the behind-the-scenes artwork. See what's on, like, you know, the cutting room floor or whatever. There's probably some interesting stuff there that, didn't make it into the full game. Even if it isn't, like, the most high-quality stuff, like, you know, all of this in the game is really high quality. I'm actually kind of interested to see what didn't make the cut. Greetings, compatriot. The time has come to prepare the ritual. You truly believe the visitor's image is to be on this photograph? It's nerve-wracking to look, but I must. Oh, there is something on here. Oh my, it's truly him. Him? This is the first time we get a pronoun for the visitor. A photograph of the visitor. I'm in awe. It's even more beautiful than my dream. Very good. Meet me at your ritual site. I have an excellent feeling about this. Alright, we got all the ritual items. We did it all correctly. This is gonna rule. And I stand in the middle. Alright, everybody. Beam me up. You look up to the sky. All you see is thick, dark clouds above. Here we are. Finally, it is time we call out to the visitor. But it's overcast. I can hardly see him through these clouds. Will he see us? He has to! He watches from light years away. You don't really think some clouds can stop the visitor? Let's get this started then. Oh, does something bad happen? Was I supposed to wait till tomorrow? Oh, mysterious visitor, we have brought a manuscript describing your form. We seek to chronicle you, commune with you. Oh, strange voyager. Also, I'm pretty sure, I think the guitar instrument they're using is very interesting because it sounds like actual plucked strings. And not like really as heavily as a VST. Oh, strange voyager, we have brought a recording of you. We seek to document you, commune with you. Oh, great observer, we have brought a painting of you. We seek to see you, commune with you. Oh, dark whisperer, we have brought a photograph of you. We seek to understand you, commune with you. Heed our call. We look upon you now without fear. We want you to do the same. Oh? Yes, his gaze is upon us. This looks very much like a multicolored iris. Blessed day! Joyful day! It is time! It is time! I feel it! We will ascend! Oh. Whoa! Alright. We've got the setup! I didn't equip him with the Hell Sword. I'm gonna go for Jasper first, because that, those are not human eyes. Whip construct, and hide. Alright, this should be a good start. Man, listen to that organ. EK rockin'. Okay, they're just missing everything. We're overpowered. We can't be touched. Whoa! Chaos Quartet absorbs all light. Uses black hole. Okay, so that does like a quarter damage to everybody. Oh, look at them, they all merge together. Maybe that's what they really wanted this whole time. Painful stab. Suck. Am I not hidden? Let's hide. I guess, yeah, Sophie got hit, so she got unhid. Chaos Quartet gazes into eternity. And now we're panicking. Hupanu is fallen unconscious. How? Oh, this is gonna be tough. Oh, we lost the tonic too. Good thing I got a couple stimulants. Sophie first. And that's tonic kelp up. Guard. Alright, that should be my turn. Maybe I should have done an explosive instead, but nah, whatever. Joyful Peak. Sophie is paralyzed. This is a good time to use numbness. Wow, I'm glad I got that. Oh, so this guy has like thousands of health. Oh, we got stunned because of Marc-Andre. Fudge. An elixir for you. I want to use numbness so I don't get any status effects. Because that's gonna be oopsie. Black hole, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Come on, Papanu, we need your share launch. Gotta get that guy up as soon as possible. Everybody's dying. We're paralyzed. Okay, things are not going too well. Wish I had a healing spray. That would solve a lot of problems here. Nitro boost. Item. Elixir for kelp. Elixir for Helen. Okay, I'm glad we got a double turn there. And an elixir for Sophie. Just give everybody all the ups possible. Alright, this guy didn't get to attack before us. Yeah, gaze into eternity, nobody cares. All of my damage has just been chip damage from, like, Marc-Andre. Very interesting that I get saved from this. Although I guess this is the communion with the large one they wanted. Still panicked. Alright, we're gonna need our anxiety meds. And hide. Kelp has dissociated. What a time to dissociate. I'm kinda like... that wording there is a little funny. Painful stab, because that's doing us tons of damage. I mean, that's what I meant by what a time. Like, oh yeah, if there was any time that somebody would dissociate, it would probably be right now. Yeah, we got an acid flask earlier. Let's send it. How am I even reaching this thing? Like, am I, like, looking upwards at this thing, trying to, like, swipe at the air? Helen took 200 damage, goodness me. Alright, we're getting lots of pain damage, though. I'm really happy with Painful Stab. I like this attack a lot. But we need the Nitro Boost back, so... Stock. Let's revive our boy. Because I would love a share lunch right about now. Everybody, hold tight onto my sandwich. This is gonna be a ride. Sophie found a marble. Oh, good work. Just reach up into one of those eyes, pull out, like, just something hard. Yeah, that'll be a marble. I gotta give one more Nitro Boost so Papano has it. Share lunch, please. Alright, everybody has their boost. 180 damage. Alright, we're probably hurting this thing. Oh! Oh, that's no... Oh, darn. Looks like Kelp suffers again. Probably use one of these good ones. Charm shot. What if I charm this thing? Stunning shot. Sure. $130 damage and with stunned. Oh yes, baby. Kelp, you gotta believe. Get up, Kelp. We're all your friends. You have to get up. Don't leave me! A single tear drops out of a puppy nose eye. Helen acts like she doesn't care, but she cares a lot. He was too weak. That Kelp. Huh. I never should have trusted him. What did I want? Yep. Let's get Kelp back in action. While we have the chance while this thing is stunned. Kelp revives! Alright, there we go. Alright, I can't believe I actually got to... I made it alive, everybody! I did it! I'm really out here. Oh, I wish I re-equipped everybody. This would make this a whole lot easier. Chaos. Yeah, that did like, you know, 100 damage. It's fine. There was no effect. The huge trick missed. Ah. Now we're all panicking. Sophie's down. Really hope I don't lose this fight. Because that would be very... That would be very anticlimactic. We don't really have too much left to do, though. Alright, I'm just gonna send some... Hail fluid. Oh, throwing stars is fine. Let's throw a bunch of them. Like what bomb? Get some bleed. If we're gonna be only 2 units left, then we're gonna need as much status effects as possible. Right? Both panicking. You're doing it again. No effect on me. Alright. Oh, black hole. Don't kill Helen, please. Okay, good. It only does half damage. I was half of current damage, not half of max damage. Max health. Does damage based off of current health, not max health. That's good. Ooh, Ellen? Oh, we did it! Oh, we actually made it! Wow! Unless this is a phase 2 that's infinite. Oh. Just real quick. Let's suture some people up. Suture the wounds you best you can. Good thing I have the kit. That's gonna be very good. I don't want to go careless into that good eyeball. Healing spray, Herman candy. If only I could go back and cook a steak and then come back and do this final thing here. Let's see. I was looking for the duct tape, that's right. I want to make sure everything is... Actually, is there anything here I want? Good. Get you your magnum. That'll be good for this last battle. Great needle. Combat knife. You get the combat knife. But great needle gets some extra agility and luck. Which is probably going to be better for Sophie. Just say to him gotta have a snack first. You can't face his cosmic horrors like this. Come on! Cosmic horrors. Can't we take a little burrito break? Although that is what this is, you know, right now. Just chill out, relax, have some hot chocolate. Because it's getting cold. Equip ya. Make sure you have the hell sword on. Good hell sword. But the whip is actually pretty good. Two Shimtar? That would probably drop this whip. Even though I like having constriction. Should probably look at what constriction does anyways. Could say. Grapples target. No, having the whip constrict is way too useful for me to give up. Man, there's some people who play games like this and just don't... just click the optimize button every single time. I would never. Alright. Not much of time. Those mushrooms are bad. Burrito. Everybody, have a little bit of good stuff. Where the hell is max HP go? Why is she at like half? Like her health used to be 400? Why is it so low? I don't understand. It's fine, she still has enough to take some damage. Alright. Hellsword? I think removes. Baru, I fear you might have looked outside. I don't understand what you're saying anymore. Removes max health. Oh, you say a thing that makes sense now. Still, I can only imagine you have like tentacles spouting out of your head. You have tons of teeth and eyeballs everywhere. But at least you can write a sentence. Just want to look at it. Hellsword. Reduces your max HP and stamina. Okay, that's fine on Helm because she's so big anyways, but... I feel like I want the damage. I'll have to be healing a lot anyways during this match. Very well. Blurp. Into the unknown. All is good, I can still type with it, which is all that matters. We are so sorry, Kelp. We didn't mean to attack you. We lost ourselves and attacked a friend. Shameful. Now listen very carefully. We can retain our sanity for only a moment, 10 seconds at most. We have slowed down our perception of time to make the most of it. You are in the eye of the storm, Kelp. Human minds cannot inhabit such an absurd body without coming apart. When we lose control again, it will be for good. Once this moment ends, we will obliterate you. You will need to run away. You cannot defeat us. But before you go, ask us anything. This is humanity's last chance to understand what happened. Do not waste it. Alright, we get one question word. What's our best question word? Okay. I want to think carefully about this. Because, you know, with just one question word and an ellipses, so much can expand past those ellipses. So much that a pen might not even be able to withstand it. Can. Can the world be saved? The world as we know it is over. Maybe in thousands or millions of years, something resembling humanity can flourish again. But unfortunately, no. We cannot save the world. This is the final moment in history. Ask more questions, we don't have much more time. What? What is the visitor? It's a blind man feeling its way in the dark. But its touch is corrosive, and it just found us. It's giving us a pat down right now. I can still answer questions. Yes, we are still good. Of course, I do have the, this guy's a chump saying we won't win when he clearly hasn't seen Helen's true power. The thing is, I do have an ace up my sleeve. I have my invulnerability syringe. We can survive a battle. Why? Why am I still human? I don't think you are. No, you're definitely not, sorry. The changes will come all at once, very soon. I think we can do one more. I was kind of imagining that, like, our guy Kelp might already be compromised. I had a feeling that could be the case. And I think that's what they're inferring at, is there life out there? It never encountered anything like us before. Fermi Paradox still going strong, no good news there. Are we really alone? What's the Fermi Paradox? I want to look that up. From Wikipedia, the Fermi Paradox is the discrepancy between the lack of conclusive evidence of advanced extraterrestrial life and the apparently high likelihood of its existence. Huh. That's kind of what I expected, but makes a lot of sense. Are we really alone? Two sapient, intelligent things, some apes on a rock and the visitor? Well, it only finds things that notice it first. Still won't notice it because it obscured stars that should have been visible. She thought it might be a cloud of dust. So it's literally we observed it and it changed us. It's like the inverse of quantum physics, where, you know, quantum physics is like you observe something, and it changes because you observe it. This is, we observe something and we change because we observe it. That's saying it out loud like that makes it sound kind of poppy, but, you know. Could be something the writer was thinking about. She thought it might be a cloud of dust. Still, it's been traveling for so long, and it is so big. I'm asking more questions because I have an invulnerability syringe. How? How can I kill you? Weird question. I don't know if you can. You should just run. Don't try to fight. Something pointy? My eyes are sensitive. Maybe poke them out. Don't think we have buoyant bones anymore. I feel squishy. That's weird, man. That's a weird thing to say. You want them to live or not? We should help them kill us. Red eyes have a point. We should try to help. Think bullets might also work. You need to go. Now, go. We can't let this thing live, deputy. This is our mission. This is why we're here. I was hoping to kill the visitor. This will have to suffice. We will make our stand. This is the moment. We are the desperate measures. Okay, we got a grapple going on. You should run now. We don't have much time left. You need to go now. Go! Marc-Andre is trying to incapacitate us. I'm gonna do a numbness so I don't, like, so things don't go as badly as last time. The Magnum multi-shots in. I like Helen that her ambition is to kill the visitor. We're sorry, everyone. This is the end. Oh, that's the main theme. That's the menu theme that's going on. You get the menu theme and it's goddamn rockin'. Alright, we're getting a lot of double turns of Helen. This is good. Alright. Oh, wait, 95? That's, it doesn't have, I thought it was gonna have, like, 10,000 damage, health pool or whatever. We love you all! Red eyes, burn. You were listening to this to the first form song for weeks. Yeah. It's interesting that it uses... I kind of suspected that I was gonna do a little bit more of that main theme, because we heard it a little... It uses that lay motif a little bit. So I was thinking something like this was gonna happen, but... It's pretty satisfying we got it. They'd be teasing it, yeah. Balm yourself, girl. Need a multi-shot. Staunch those wounds. Ooh, big hit. Alright. So far, this is just a normal battle. The first form was actually harder. Blue eyes, freeze. Oh no. The Eldritch Horrors, they use status effects. This is gonna be difficult. And Kelp is just out of it. He's dissociating so hard. The only thing that will protect him here. Oh, everybody needs their Nitro boost. What am I doing? Reloading! Special, staunch those wounds, get Kelp back up to speed. I get the feeling Yellow Eyes is gonna do some electricity. I can help. Oh! Exalted for expends her last shreds of humanity. Oh yeah, it's gonna do shock. Oh geez. Ooh! That's a hell of a lot of ouch.
Yowza! That really stinks me in the teeth.
Tickle bite. Da 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 da. Shoot that motherfucker! Blind. Oh, wait, that's a weakness? Tickle bite is a weakness against this thing? Alright. I guess it's so squishy, it's just blood's gonna flow out of it. Green eyes. Melt. Acid? Yeah, that's gonna be acid. Oh, all of its eyes are closed. What happens this time? Ah, we don't get another turn with Helen. Screwing me on the turns here. Ooh, that's what that face sounds like. Explosive shot. Hit him with those bullets! Alright, we missed one shot. How you can miss something like this? You know, a little strange, Papanu. Maybe he was doing a challenge where he kept his eyes closed. The Exalted Four are preparing a mighty attack. Is this where I use my invulnerability? I'm gonna use my invulnerability serum. Because I know when it says mighty attack, that can be like several hundreds of damage. shot that makes you nearly invulnerable for some time. I could also guard. I guess I could guard. That feels like a big risk, but I could just guard it. You don't know if it'll... I'm doing the invulnerability. Like, what am I gonna save it for? Do I want Kelp to do it, or do I want Sophie to do it? Yeah, I'll let Kelp do it. Let it rip! And everybody else I'll guard with. Kelp feels invulnerable. Fade away. Exalted 4 uses chromatic aberration. Okay, this attack was shit. Fuck you. I shouldn't have wasted that. Like, I was expecting, oh, there's like a furnace downstairs that's able to really kill me. The Kelp's party was victorious, 500 XP. Oh? Oh, now we're in space. Just wandering out up here. Alright, old man. A blind old man. Oh my gosh, am I able to choose between which way I want to go? Earth or up there? I'm gonna go up there. Let me into the iris of the man. The blind iris. Oh, we can't even use the menu now. The visitor. What is this? Oh! Oh, it's playing with us. Kelp. We are apart. I'll give it a classy gurgle. Ugh. Kelp. 'Tis I, Kelp. Huh? What are those? Are those all my items? What are these, Kelp? Depictions of you. Depictions. I don't understand. What is this one, Kelp? It's a painting. This is me? And these? Also me? A video recording and a photograph. And this? Is this me as well? It is writing about you. About me? I don't understand. We want to communicate with you. You communicate with me. Are we different, Kelp? These are some interesting options. Sorry, it's a little hard to think. My organs were just outside of my body for a split second. We are not the same, we are different, we are human, I am human. We are different. Yes, I understand now. Are you? I am I. You are you. I am I. We are separate. You are many. I am one. Hmm. You've hurt many of us. I am hurting you. I understand. I feel something new. I am sorry. Should I go somewhere else? Oh, okay. This is probably going to be an important decision to make. What would I choose to say here? Do I want him to stay and hope, or do I want him to leave? Because I feel like if we get him to leave, he just, everything... There's really not much left, right? Well, I guess there could be some humanity out there, but... As of right now, there's very few, like, sane people around. I don't know what to say here. I really have to choose. Stay and help. Because part of me wants to say the stay and help just because, like... Yeah, a lot of pressure. Part of me is tempted to say stay and help just because... I think it's interesting to have a world that's so different. It's so new. But at the same time, that is going to be, like, an end to humanity, so... But if we say yeah, then, like, we don't know what happens to everybody on the surface. What do we do? I really wasn't thinking if I was able to... I didn't know what it was really... Only Kelp can make this decision, that's true. And I don't want anybody to tell me what to do here. It's just that, I wasn't really thinking about the end games, like, as much. Like, what I want to happen to the Visitor. That I knew so little that I wasn't really even sure that... I wasn't thinking about this decision. I should have expected this decision, but I wasn't thinking about it. Whether I wanted to be gone or whether I wanted to stay. I'm interested in seeing what happens if it stays and helps. I don't think I can. I should go. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got our answer. Yeah, he's just gonna see. I have never seen anything like you. I have not thought before. This is also new. We were able to give it some thoughts though. That's interesting. Thank you, friend. Would you answer a question? Yes, what is the question? Are we really alone? What are you? Why did you do this? Where are you going? And where are you from? The top two questions are the most interesting to me. The fifth one at the bottom. Which one do I want the most answered right now? Are we really alone? I have not seen another kelp. But parts of me are far away. It takes time to be aware of what I see. I will not forget you. I will think about this for a long time. Before I go, do you want to see you? Are you not the big eye? Yes, and no. How to say... This is not me. This is only a painting of me. I could show you the real me. Will you look? Yes, I want to see you. I will show you. Let's see it. The visitor plants a vivid image in your mind. You feel vertigo as a sense of sheer scale overtakes you. Your mind, for a moment, feels the immensity of this body. It seems there is a slight misunderstanding regarding what it means to truly see his form. This is no mere image. You feel this. You are given a glimpse of the visitor's proprioception, its own subjective experience of itself, of its own body. This was a mistake. A big mistake. Oh no. The image shifts. The scale grows. There is more. Your mind shifts in response, absorbing the information. That's interesting. It's a lot more worm-like than I was expecting. Is that like a giant mouth there? Is that a big like a tentacle? Okay, so it has like a giant opening right here, like a worm. It has a lot of tendrils coming out. Okay, and a big red mohawk, cause you know it's punk. There is too much. You were already overwhelmed before, and the image has grown 100-fold. Your mind frays at the edges. Wow. The image shifts again, the scale grows, there is more. Parts of your brain are wiped clean, your understanding of language, your perception of time, memories of your childhood. Gone. Devoured by the ever-expanding idea that was planted there. The image shifts again, the scale grows, there is more. Most of your brain has been repurposed to experience it. Your mind still drinks, it cannot stop no matter how full. The image shifts again, the scale grows more, the scale grows, there is more. The visitor's image screams into your ears, fills your nose, blinds your eyes, every nerve of your body feels it. Right, that's around the entire sun and it's like just surviving, it's just chilling there. And that worm we saw was just like one part of it. Alright. The image shifts again, the scale grows, there is more. Every engram melts at the visitor's revelation. Synapses form and reform to accommodate overwhelming knowledge. Less than 1/100th of a second has passed. Your brain cells implode, their molecules reforming into something new and unfathomable. Oh. The true death toll can never be known, but nearly all of humanity is wiped out in just a few months. Also, I think it's cool how this actually kind of reminds me of, weirdly enough, just the way the frame, just all the shapes work here, like the ending frame of Doom 1, with, Daisy in front of the burning hell earth. The visitor left behind a terrible beast. Its countless limbs, tipped with sucking mouths, devour people by the dozens. With every victim devoured, the beast grows larger, their bodies assimilated, limbs lined with teeth. Within a few years, it spread its immense form over the entire world. Its titanic body curls around every city, uprooting trees, toppling buildings. There are signs it may be intelligent, and some have tried communicating with it. The disastrous results. Soon, its maws become as common as trees. No one is safe. It will find you and eat you. Repurpose you. The creature has the entire world in its grasp. It chokes the life from civilization, and soon, it is all gone. The few survivors hiding in caves and ruins are snatched away one by one, the limbs crawling into the earth like millions of roots. The world will never recover. And the creature, it feels nothing. Its mind is blank. The end. Wow. Perfect ritual. Alright. That's the ending we got. Truth. Looked upon the visitor's true form. Look outside! I beat it! We beat the game! Alright. A game by Francis Colombe. Published by Devolver Digital. Writing, Francis Colombe, Eric Shoemaker. Good job, you two. Music is Eric Shoemaker. Additional music by Non-Collision Object, Kyle Riley, and Jacob J. Ritz. Art by Francis. 2.0 in art team management, Will Oldhouse, Justin McClure, Kyle Riley, Jacob J. Ritz, Ian Johnston, Stephen Challenger, and Critter. It could be Camilo Arturo Carbonzo and Critter, not Twitter. Ivan Papule, Oscar Goblin, Serda. I like his achievement icons. He did a great job of those. 1.0 balance testers is everybody there. Curse mode 2.0 balance testers. Those are fun. You like them? Nice. Yeah, I really like the I really like the achievement icon for when you, it's one of the Philippe icons. And it says, he's real, goddammit. That's the name of the achievement. And he's just like, I just love the way that Sam looks with this, like, just completely, what's even the word? I don't know, he has like this sort of Simpson, like, thousand-yard gaze to him with this, like, this dumb smile. It's so funny. There's so much detail in each. Yeah, exactly. All the artists who worked really hard to help polish assets up until launch. Especially Will Oldhouse, Justin McClure, and Stephen Challenger. They put in a lot of extra time to final days. There's a little bit of crunch going on here. Time to sage your twice. Oh, this was made for a game jam. Wow. Hawk Zombie. Lumpy Touch? Yeah, oh, Lumpy Touch showing up in here is actually pretty funny. It makes sense that he would shout this out. This is very much in his style. This game is interesting because it's probably the best example of Eldritch Horror I think I've seen ever. And towards the end, it's kind of a score 4,050. Is that good? Is that good at all? Is that bad or is that good? Game mode normal, final score 8,100. I S-ranked it. I S-ranked the game. There's probably some extra ranks above that, though. Let's go! Woohoo! This game embraces a lot of the tropes of like modern Eldritch horror storytelling. Like, especially, you know, at the end with all the entire world being covered by the thing, and by, like, the extraterrestrial creature, and all of the, you know, insanity and madness coming at the end of, like, perceiving it by feel. It's very much on brand. It really perfects Eldritch Horror, does a great job encapsulating it all. Yeah, especially since a lot of Eldritch Horror isn't really my favorite kind of horror. Most of the time I get really annoyed by it, or being, like, too full of itself. But this one did it really well. It doesn't, like, a lot of Eldritch Horror ends up describing to you how scary the thing is, and this really reserved all of that for the end. So you didn't have to go the whole way through, like, trying to figure, like, you know, being, like, pontificated at about how big and ununderstandable and, like, maddening the thing is. So the fact that this game had as little of that as possible was definitely better for me. You know what, I didn't really waste that, invulnerability syringe, because I did, the reveal of the Visitor is still so cool to me. It was cool. I did like it. I feel like there's been... It's probably actually the most impressive Eldritch creature I've seen so far as well. That... It takes up so much of space and, like, is blocking out so much of the stars. is really interesting to me. That, like, everything else kind of, like, pales in comparison. Yeah, I think this really is, like, the best iteration of an Eldritch Horror you can really get. Like, even for me, as somebody who doesn't really care about this, not care, who doesn't, you know, who doesn't care for all the tropes of this type of genre, was actually able to get a lot out of this game. You were right about the eyeballs. Right about the eyeballs? Oh, right about what? Sorry, I don't remember what I said. I bet the visitor is an eyeball. When did I say that earlier today? I can't believe I forgot that. I'm glad you reminded me of that because I guess I kind of, well, I guess, like, the one part of the visitor we actually get to see with, like, our eyes, and not, like, the actual whole visitor. Not this stream, but at least once or twice in others. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, so I guess that's why I don't remember that. I was right about the eyeballs. Okay. I bet the visitor is an eyeball. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was feeling. I felt like that would be, like, the most, like, your way to, like, just with the concepts that this game was going for, that would be, like, the most pure thing to, like, to create that idea. I don't know. I don't know how to explain the... See, my mind has gone mad. I don't know how to explain the things I'm thinking about this game about. Fudge. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm insane. You know, I haven't read a social media at all. I wonder what's going on. It's because I looked outside. Oh. Check the news. You spend some time browsing news sites. Nothing new or interesting today. OMG. You know... And now I go out and look outside my window in real life, and there's an eyeball there. Gotta get sucked into it. Only nonsense and bots today's. You hear a knock at the door. I imagine I missed all the social media stuff, because I didn't really look at it. Oh, the gamer's back. Hello. I already got Princess Massacre, though. Spare me of the pleasantries. Of course, of course. He's been in the gamer zone, he doesn't realize what's going on. He's back for his game, the best game in the world. I can't even afford anything. And I'm already sold out of all the good stuff. I wonder how I unlock the Helen marriage scene. That's what I really need to do. You have to finish it, it's peak. That is true. I want to get the Helen marriage scene. I want to marry Helen. I think that would be the best ending. If that was an ending, I feel like that would be the best ending for the game, right? Me too, for freaking real. I see. Can we get some fan service that actually matters? Massacre Princess. Just gonna I'm gonna go on, I'm just gonna play some games. And I'm gonna just see what happens when you pass, like, the final day. You start where you left off. Reeling from the destruction of his village and the loss of his best friend, Celeste, Rush heads towards the only clue he has, Hyrcania. This is your first time on the world map. It's gigantic. You wander around fighting grindy battles until you stumble upon a village. In the village, you meet two mercenaries, a tough soldier with a huge axe named Zonrath, and a beautiful elven sorceress named Himiko. They'll join you if you help them fight some goblins. New name for Zonrath? I know what to name him. An axe-wielding guy. His name is Boyd. Let's go, Rush. Goblins are no trouble for an axe this big. Yar, har, har. Himiko? Her name is Brackets. Goblins are weak to my water magic. They'll never stand a chance. The three of you set out for the Goblin Cave, which is a labyrinthian and filled with all types of traps and encounters. Her name is a secret. Shh. They had to censor her name for the American release. After a grueling slog, which requires about an hour of grinding to get through, you reach the boss, the Goblin King. Ah, so you're the rapscallions that have wrought so much destruction in my domain. Have at you, knaves! A boss battle commence. Water magic, which had been so far useful for taking out goblins, is completely ineffective in the battle. You're forced to rely on your items, and in the end, you just barely win. Damn you blasted adventurers! With my final breath, I curse you! With that, the Goblin King falls to the ground, dropping a small blue crystal. Boyd walks over and picks it up. Huh? What's the... Suddenly, a giant sword rips through Boyd's guts, killing him instantly! He drops the crystal, which is snatched up by the large man in black from before. The man who destroyed your village!
Maldark. I knew you were keeping the crystals from me. Hand me the wind crystal and I'll let you go. Never! Not after what you did to my village! So be it.
A second boss fight ensues. Once again, Maldark easily defeats your party. He smiles smugly as he takes a wind crystal from your hand.
Pathetic. Your meteor strike has barely improved. Farewell.
The man in black saunters off, leaving you and to regain your composure in the cave. A single tear trickles down from as holds. Oh, that's grammatical error as she holds Boyd's tattered body. You can't help but laugh at this game. It's so dumb. It's literally like Golden Sun tier writing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The main character reminded me of Lloyd. He's from Golden Sun, right? Lloyd. Or unless if I'm dumb. Okay, Isaac. Isaac is the guy from Golden Sun. I don't know who Lloyd is from. Okay, Lloyd. I gotta look it up. Lloyd, RPG, character. Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia. Okay. Boyd, I never got to say, I love you. You can't believe how much time has passed. You put the game down for now. Yeah, Tales of Symphonia. You play for 2 hours. Actually, I've never played Tales of Symphonia. Yeah. Should look into that. More Massacre Princess. I can't help myself. I need more Massacre Princess. You resume your Massacre Princess Catholicon game. You started key mashing because I beat you to it. Makes sense. Russian sit in a tavern planning their next course of action. They want to follow Maldark to get answers and revenge. If we want to find Maldark, we'll need to go through the Cavern of Califaction. Cavern of Califaction! We'll need to be careful. Fire monsters block the way. Is Califaction like Californication?
Fire monsters, huh? They're no match for me.
An old man with a kind of squirrel-rabbit thing on his shoulder approaches Rush and he wears a wizard's robe and carries a wooden staff. I couldn't help but overhear that you're going after Maldark. Mind if Rabu and I join you? We have an old score to settle. I'm Zolatar.
Rabu.
Blessing of the Mana Tree be upon you. Glad you like that one. New name for Rabu? His name is 1 equals 2. 1 equals 2! With your new companions, you set off to the Cavern of Calification. Unfortunately, good name, thank you. Unfortunately, the new area has an unbelievable difficulty spike, and you're only able to win 2 or 3 encounters before you have to rest in an inn. You spend a miserable hour grinding. Water magic is useful, and Boner's buffs and debuffs are kind of nice, but 1 equals 2 is totally useless. It almost seems like a joke character. Alright, I named 1 equals 2 very well. You can't believe how much time has passed. You put the game down for now. You play for 2 hours. It's almost noon. I'm just grinding it. We're binging this stuff. Massacre Princess. We resume. After a brief grinding session, you're finally strong enough to attempt the Cavern of Qualification. As expected, it is incredibly difficult, even after gaining several levels, and the layout is really confusing. 1 equals 2, 1 equals 2? The earth shakes. Red stalactites fall from the cavern roof. A flaming red form erupts from a fissure and charges towards you. RPGs having the cute animal sidekick being completely weak in every battle is accurate. Yeah. Although I think I was able to use Ricky alright, in a Xenoblade. No, it's the Flame Golem. I had hoped we could avoid this. A tough battle ensues. You fight a giant flame thing that can use an area of fire attack that nearly wipes you out. Water magic saves the day, but 1 equals 2 is as useless as always. When the Flame Golem dies, a red crystal falls from its chest. Boner leans over to pick it up, but... Not so fast, father.
Maldork, so you've retrieved another of the crystals for me. You are quite a useful pawn, you know.
1 equals 2 needs to lock in. That's right. If you'll excuse me, I need to grab some water so I can continue reading. Hey, I've returned, everybody. Thanks for waiting.
I'll show you who's a pawn. Meteor Street.
No, Rush, you mustn't. Run now. I'll stop Maldoc. We have business to discuss.
Are you sure, Boner?
I am sure.
1 = 2.
The party runs off through the cave exit, leaving Boner alone with Maldoc. Okay, that's the one that gets me. That's the one we were looking for. We left Maldoc alone with Boner. What is he gonna... I wonder what he's gonna do alone with his boner. Maldoc approaches the old man, a smug grin on his face.
Always want to play the hero, aren't you, father? Father? Your heroics won't save... Stop!
I won't. I must continue.
Your heroics won't save the day this time.
Why are you doing this, Tetsu? I didn't raise you to kill.
Tetsu, ha ha ha. How long has it been since someone's called me that? Enough with the pleasantries. Hand me the fire crystal, or join Mother in hell.
Never. You watch a cutscene of the two battling. Boner is able to hold his own with magic, but alas, it's not enough. Maldoc cuts him down with his giant sword and takes the crystal from his body. A certain J.O. crystal that he's been charging up. Maldoc confidently struts away from his fallen father. I could have done that. I could have made that joke more clever. Confident struts away from his fallen father, glimmering red energy coursing throughout his body. The screen fades to black. Rush. Believe in yourself. You cannot believe how much time has passed. Man, this is a long game. And we're going back into it. Massacre Princess, let's go. The Boner Emeralds.
Yes, Sonic. I'm looking to capture the Boner Emeralds.
Rush, and 1 = 2 are recuperating at an inn. The mood is dour after the loss of their companion. They discuss plans on where to go next when suddenly, the earth begins to shake. Run! It's the princess's minions!
Huh? Princess? What princess?
The team runs outside and finds a lone swordsman battling off hordes of demons. He has long black hair and a cool scar over one eye. The tail of his badass trench coat billows behind him. Can you fight? The princess's minions are coming! I can't hold them back alone! Alright, got our swordsman. He's got a cool little mustache. Together with the swordsman, you fight wave after wave of demons and skeletons. After a grueling battle, the village is saved. You there. Your swordsmanship has potential, but your timing is off. I'm Musashi, a traveling ronin from the east. It seems the princess torments even this land. New name for Musashi? What name should I give this guy? How many lines do we get? Okay, so I get 10. I get 10 characters. All right. I'm gonna name him this. Oh, wrong one. Dummy actor, because they forgot to remove him from the scene. The princess? Who's that? An evil demoness who nearly destroyed the world 9999 years ago. She was sealed away in the tower of Hyrcania, but her minions keep appearing throughout the land.
Hyrcania? Huh, that's where we're going. We should team up.
The tower of Hyrcania is north of here. We can get there by A massive sword decapitates dummy actor. Okay, now he's removed from the scene. They finally figured out how to remove the one extra actor. Sending his head flying across the screen. Maldark strides towards you, clutching his magic crystals. He bends over dummy actor's body and takes a brown crystal from his pouch. 1 equals 2!
I searched long and hard for the bearer of the Earth Crystal, but never expected him to be here.
I never got to tell him I loved him.
You bastard, Maldark! I'll get you this time!
I have no
interest in fighting, child. Time is short. I must make haste to hire Kanya before it's too late.
Yeah, it's just giving us the deaths instantly this time. Maldark holds the 4 crystals aloft and chants some kind of magic spell, disappearing. Alright. Man, this game just keeps on going. Hey, knock at the door.
Hopefully something cool happens.
Ooh, gunman. A man straight out of a gangster. I think this guy sells guns, right? Got some guns for ya. Let's check it out. It's the gift that keeps giving. Mm-hmm. 1 normal battle at a time. Look at these bad boys. You know you want one. Buy one of these guns. Got a Magnum. But we have a silver Magnum already. Gatling gun is so expensive, wow. I can't even pretend to buy it. Well, let's sell some junk. Get some... No, I don't need anything. Goodbye. I've already beaten the game. I'm just messing around at this point. Playing video games all day. Actually, what time is it? Okay, I'll do the Lyle Mazes and Wizard a little bit later. Massacre Princess. And I do have to see Pierre's true form, so there's still some stuff I have to do. You set off towards Hyrcania, but the enemies are way too strong. It seems like you'll need another grinding session. You spend several boring, grueling hours gaining experience and gold for your characters. Oh my gosh. The time sink. It is now the evening. Alright, I'm gonna put the game down and go speak to Pierre. Oops. Also, I want to make sure that, does someone have her super sword? Sam wasting an entire day gaming? That is spending his last day on Earth correctly. Or second to last day. This is the swan song. Before looking outside and being like, whoa, that's a big thing. Ain't that crazy. What would you rather do on your last day on Earth? Go... Would you rather go bowling, or would you rather climb a tree? That is the question you must answer. Hell sword. You would like to climb a tree? Well, there you go. Nothing else to it. You're up a tree now. Crazy how different this game feels now that I know what's out there. Hello again, my scaredy friend. I think maybe I could help you a bit. Okay, it's time. I didn't think I would ever show you this, but you've been doing so well. I think you could take it. Unless, I mean, what do you think? Are you up to it? You do? Do you want to see a real clown? Just no going back up. Show me a real clown. Alright, here it goes. It'll feel good to finally stretch out a bit. Can you close your eyes for just a moment? It's a little embarrassing to do this in front of somebody. Okay, hang on.
Ah, I'm stuck. Hang on.
Wait, no, I got it. I'm fine. Okay. Ta-da! We're having fun now. Let's see some big clown. Alright, okay, you can look. Be strong. Oh. He's super clowny. Phew. Alrighty then. He really clown card himself. I don't have enough room to fully come out here, but this will do for now. Baby steps. So, how are you feeling? You look a bit off. Oh no. I don't want to kill Pierre, my fucking friend. Wait, what's wrong? Hey! I'm not killing Pierre. I've got to get out of here. Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. I was really excited to finally show someone my real face. Marc-Andre wasted a tonic. Wait, no, don't run. Aww. I'm sorry, Pierre. I'm sorry. It was too much for me. You feel an urge to run away. Hello again, my scaredy friend. I don't think I've really been helping you. We should stop this before things get even worse. I'm sorry I couldn't really help. The goober. The silly clown and the goober. We weren't able to face our fears. How sad. You want to give them a hug? You would get a little... I think you would get a lot out of a clown hug. Honk his nose. It makes a big... I'm thinking of the one Germa clip where somebody says... do something funny, and then Germa goes, do something funny. And he pretends to honk his nose. But then he like... He like shakes his head at himself because he didn't like his... He thought his bit was dumb. You love clowns and silly gestures, they're fun. My sister is afraid of clowns. That she would always, like, hate looking at them. But I've never really had that myself. But I do like, recognize that, yeah, this is a thing that, I know people who have had clown fears.
Here we are, the Tower of Hyrcania. It's time to get to the bottom of all this.
Rush, before we go any further, there's something we need to... I wonder what happens on the next line. 1 equals 2, 1 equals 2. A beautiful ninja with long brown hair and a pair of side backflips from the top of the tower and lands before you. She raises her weapons. On guard, I'm May, the guardian of Hyrcania. Nobody enters on my watch. A pretty easy boss fight ensues. She creates multiple copies of herself, but a real version is only one of a shadow. You win after a few minutes. Yeah, this is like Ongyoki from Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Can't go a stream without mentioning SMT3. So strong. Maybe you truly are the one who can end this tower's curse. I must join you. And put a new name for May. With May not in the group, you begin your ascent of the tower. It's an insufferable teleporter puzzle that takes a lot of trial and error. After at least an hour, you finally make it to the top. With the 4 elemental crystals, I can finally... Maldark. You again? Why did you follow me? There's not much time left. The seal will be broken soon. Seal? What are you talking about? I don't care about that. I just want revenge. You battle Maldark again, but this time you're on more equal footing thanks to your grinding. The 4 crystals are enemies, and each time you destroy one, Maldark gets weaker. You finally shatter all 4 and win. What have you done? You destroyed the elemental crystals. You've... 1 equals 2. The tower quakes and a piece of masonry ran down from the ceiling. May not calls you over to the balcony. Quick, get in my airship. There's no time. You run to a conveniently positioned airship on the balcony, but you're not fast enough. Maldark swings his sword and unceremoniously gives May not into 1,000 pieces. Okay, I was expecting to die first, but that's fine. May not! Damn it! My meteor strike wasn't fast enough! The airship takes off just as the tower collapses, presumably bringing Maldark with it. The sky darkens and ominously, the screen fades to black. Oh, there's still more game. Alright. It's so good. But we have to go do Mazes and Wizards now before the day ends. Let's take a look. Oh, who's this? A very haggard young man stumbles around the hall. He walks with an ungainly gait, as though he's never walked before. Hello. I need medical help. This is bad. I'm sorry. Do you have any supplies? Let's check it out. I had a feeling that was a trick. You have to help me. It's only getting worse. It started growing yesterday. It won't stop. I can't control it. Watch out. Get dead. You are so... Oh, stock stab? Yeah, it's over for you. I'm gonna shoot you with my gun. And if you're wondering the next ending I'm gonna go for, I'm just gonna go for what happens when you just wait the next day. Just wait out all the time. Oh, weakness. Alright. Fire a couple shots. It's the one scene from Indiana Jones where the guy is swinging around his sword, and then Indiana just shoots him. That's kind of what that felt like. Well, time. It is 1930. Let's go play some wizards and mazes! You know, I haven't seen No Face around again. He really hasn't shown up again after he gave me a tongue. You're back, so mazes and wizards, let's go. When we left off, the party had just encountered Zalmoxis, who had soundly defeated them in combat. With only the clue that they need to find the Fortress of Final Dusk, the party escapes the tower to find that they're in Daggermark, the City of Thieves. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this game really, people writing this game really love, their RPGs. Like, these are big RPG fans that are making this game, and it makes a lot of sense because, you know, they've had a lot of time to think about how RPGs tell their stories, and how they're able to use that to create their own narratives and trick up the player, and how they're able to do that so effectively. RPGception, yeah. With a triumphant flourish, you grab the Serpentine Scepter from the podium. You finally got it. You knew it was a good idea to break into the Wizard's Emporium. The team quietly celebrates until an alarm goes off, alerting the massive golem sentries, which come charging towards you. By the 11 elf orbs, we should have come to this stupid wither shop, if... What? This is mine, Scepter. I'm taking them. Try to run. You look for an opening, a door, a window, anything to escape from. In your desperation, you bolt towards the stairwell the golems are coming from. Within moments, you're beaten, probably apprehended. The Serpentine Scepter is taken from you, and you spend an uncomfortable night in wizard jail. Aw, man, I knew we should have bolted. Foolish. Helen. I knew it. Helen would have wanted us to fight there. I was kind of feeling Helen would want us to fight there, but... I didn't follow my inner Helen. You stand in the heart of Daggermark, the City of Thieves. The city has a reputation for both its incredible danger and its incredible riches. Oh, so we're in Las Vegas, huh? As you stroll through chaotic market stalls, you can't help but feel that reputation is warranted. Rough, suspicious men can't cast glances while merchants hawk their wares. You need to head to the Fortress of Final Dusk to find Zalmoxis, but you might have time for a detour. Explore some dangerous alleyways. You decide to look for some adventure in the back alleyways of Daggermark. There's always something happening in its bustling streets. It doesn't take long before you hear a scream coming from a particularly seedy alley. You rush to the source of the sound. Help me, please! Oh, this is a trick. A woman surrounded by 3 intimidating masked men and shrieks. They point their daggers toward you. This woman is in need. Quickly, Selp! We must helpeth her! It's a trap. Stand back and watch. The bandits step back, confused by your inaction. The woman likewise looks confused. When the bandits make no attempt to rob the woman, it dawns on you that this was some kind of ambush. They lured unsuspecting people into this alley to rob them. With the illusion shattered, you make the first strike, attacking the bandits before they have a chance to figure out what to do. The fallen bandits were carrying significant amount of ill-gotten gold, which is now all yours. And with that, you leave the alley. Good work. Incredible. So it was a trappist the whole timeth. Good thinking, Soap. You need to head to the fortress of Final Dusk to find Zalmoxis, but you might have time for a detour. Visit the stalls, you see several items that catch your eye. Perhaps you'd like to make a purchase. Oh, let's get some jewelry, pretty please. I could use some new armorith, if you've got the casheth for it. Some armor. The next few hours are spent perusing the armories, searching for the perfect armor. At long last, you buy sparkling new equipment for the whole team. Aha! The shiny new breastplate shall wardeth off any foe. You need to head to the Fortress of Final Dusk. Let's visit the tavern. You step into the Magpie's Dagger, a seedy pub in the heart of the Daggermark slums. Dangerous men glare at you as you sit down at the table. Talk with party. It was an illusion. We weren't fighting the real Zalmoxis. Merely a projection. Hey, let's look around, son, but there's all kind of fun stuff to do here. The Fortress of Final Dawneth. The Forsaken Valleyeth is on the way there. It'll be a hard tripeth. Listen for rumors. You eavesdrop on the conversations of other tavern-goers. Other than the terrible crime rate, the one topic everyone's talking about is... Oh, the Dragon of Forsaken Valley. Apparently it's been eating travelers and merchants. Better not get involved. You step into the Magpie's Dagger. And then we leave. Leave town. With Daggermark at their backs, the party strides off into the horizon towards the Fortress of Final Dawn. But before they get there, they'll have to march through the Forsaken Valley. What dangers could ensue? We'll have to find out next time. I remember hearing about this game when I was a kid and thinking it was for nerds. I was definitely right. But it is fun, as long as we don't forget our real mission. I'm glad everybody's having a good time with the game. That makes me Slappy. Slappy is like happy, but Selp. Which is the character that I named myself inside of the RPG, Mazes and Wizards. It's a bit late to play video games. No, I've been shorted out of my video gaming. I will turn in for the night, though. If there's anything I want to do before this nightmare ends, now it just might be my last chance. Is this really going to be all over when I wake up tomorrow? Sophie has found special marbles. 4 times regular marbles, early morning. This is it. 15 days have passed. Is it really over? Wait, what the heck? Sybil! We lost our eye hole! That is some flashing. Everybody okay in here? Everybody's okay in here. Question mark, oop. Probably not that. I'm sad that we weren't able to find more soil. Take the paper. Yeah, the music is different. It's the music from the what's the from the other world, the meat world. I imagine if we go outside. So well, that's it then. Time to leave and see what the outside is like. Because imagine it's gonna be meat world. Over the course of 15 days, the world, as you knew it, ended. The cataclysm is over, but the nightmare is only beginning. The true death toll can never be known, but more than 2/3 of humanity is wiped out in half a month. Of the few that remain, most are transformed in grotesque ways. These, known as the Cursed, are so heavily warped as to be no longer recognizable as human. The most terrible consequences of the disaster, however, are the 100 gods. 124 gargantuan monsters. Highly intelligent and powerful, utterly inhuman in body and soul. It's estimated that they alone are responsible for 1/10 of the disaster's original death toll. Some believe them to be humans who won the cursed lottery, gaining powers many orders magnitude above the others. Others think that they are alien overlords left behind by the cataclysm. I love all this monster artwork. Especially since we get to see them, like, not just, like, the monsters themselves, but them, like, doing things in the outside world. The 100 gods are the tyrants of the new world, and their follower cult become the closest thing to government. Rebuilding a semblance of society under the Iron Fist rule of the 100 gods is slow. Some of the cursed are lucky, retaining portions of their human sanity, but are plagued with terrible after effects. Depression, paranoia, and psychosis are common. Alright, all these people are commiserating together. At least there's able to be some good times are able to be had. Despite, you know, the pain. Their integration into society is a challenge. Medicine is now in very short supply and often has unexpected results on their strange new biology. Nobody ever truly understands what happened. There are so many mysteries, and the world is overwhelming. Few have the energy to look back. Though one mystery in particular still eats at you. Many completely vanished on the final night of the disaster. Your neighbor Sybil was among them. The door to her home was left open. Yes, this is what I wanted to see. An enormous hole marks the outer wall, as if something reached down from the sky and plucked her away. The astronomer who first saw the visitor has now been taken by the visitor. And to think she had a really good feeling about what was going to happen. What really became of her? The end. No going back. Alright. Survived 15 days. And there is yet more to survive. Although it seems like the visitor has left at this point, taking Sybil. Yeah. And let's fast forward through the thing here. Yeah, we're seeing endings. Alright, cool. I'm kind of sad though, we don't get to see the end of Massacre Princess or the end of the Mazes and Wizards game we were playing. Dang. I did those way too late. There's probably an ending where you have to fight all of the organs inside of the building. But I can't really find them all. I don't know, they're gonna be... It's been 3 hours, this might be... I do have some old saves though. I could adjust, but I also got Massacre Princess pretty late too. I probably shouldn't go for a super long time tonight. Something feels different. I guess I can see, like, Imperfect Ritual. That might be fun. That'll be the last thing I do on stream. I'll see what happens when I'm just gonna give Jasper, the crumpled paper. That'll be the trick. Are you ever able to meet Sybil? I don't know. That would just be for me to figure out afterwards. Because I'll be doing a replay of this game on my own time. Well, maybe. But there's lots more... Yeah, actually, yes, I will definitely be doing a replay of this game on my own time. What am I even saying? Of course I will. I'd like the offering back. I have something for you, Billy. You're trying to do a run as well? Yeah, I actually saw you were playing on Steam a couple days ago. I was thinking, I was thinking that you might have taken some inspiration seeing me play the game again. You wanted to do your own run with the good times. Everyone is ready. Yeah, so far you've gotten the characters you want? Cool, yeah. What were those characters? Who are you running? Take the key, take these robes. You finally have your beautiful rat baby daughter. You named her Macaroni. That's a great name for a little thing. A little perturbing thing. Thank you. I was gonna go with Stinky, but she is your child, yeah. Can't have a stinky child all the time. A trophy. Will make you feel like a winner at home. Oh, that doesn't seem too useful. Unless if it does. Unless if it's crazy useful. That way she can call herself Mac, but we really know her name is Macaroni. Dang it. The monsters of the world will rule. The 100 gods will rule the world with an iron fist. The world of Yosuga finally achieved. You also got another character, but I don't care if you're aware you can recruit. At this point, you can go ahead and say it. Because I know there's one... I have been spoiled on one, character recruitment. But other than that, I don't know. But, if you're talking about, I think the character's named Lei, I actually got spoiled on that. I didn't get spoiled very much on anything in this game, but I did learn that. I'm very glad I was able to stay away from very many spoilers, but... You know, sometimes you get hot, sometimes you get hit. Yeah, Lei is tough to get. You haven't even... I haven't gotten to her. Oh, okay. But you're planning to pick up Lei?
It was Joel.
Oh, Joel. Okay. Yeah, I remember you were... Okay, that was probably why you were saying, like, oh, you don't have to kill him. That you can access Joel. What abilities does Joel have? How is he, how does he work as a party member? You felt bad leaving him? I mean, absolutely. I like how you get an entire danger bar filled up, even though you can't even use it. When you said that to me, you were hoping that was the case, that you didn't have to leave him, so you tried it on your own? Oh, okay. I thought you knew things. Alright, yeah, I guess... that is true. You did say that I was playing a version of the game you didn't really experience. So I imagine that was also a thing, like... You hadn't gone back and, like... You know, seen all stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey there, buddy.
You are not worthy, you little dingle. Oh. Oh. Sorry, you doing alright? There's no response from what used to be Jasper. He seems to be ignoring you entirely. At least he doesn't want to seem to harm me for now. You struggle to make heads or tails what it is exactly you're looking at. His countless worm-like limbs writhe and jerk as if racked by constant jolts of pain. This is no way to live. What a terrible fate. Maybe you should help, but he seems extremely dangerous. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jasper. I don't think there's anything I can do to help. You understand, right? That's awesome that I got perfect ritual first try to, though. Thank you, yeah. That was very fun to see. Don't think there's anything... This is interesting because, like, this is not descriptive dialogue. This is literally, like, my character must be saying something. I haven't really seen that too much yet. All I did was take away, all I did was give Jasper the wrong item. That's the only thing I did different. Oh, I gave him the loose manuscript. I took away the loose manuscript, which was the correct one, and gave him the crumpled one, which is just nonsense. Where's the last dude? One more. Oh, there he is. There he is. How do we get over there? Doc. I don't know if it matters how much of the combinations you get correct. Like, if like a ritual of just 3 matters more. I don't know how many endings there are. That's what I'm gonna have to figure out. Let's see what happens. You look up to the sky. All I see is thick, dark clouds, too. Now or never, kiddo. Blessed day, joyful day, it is time, you will send. And this is just when I set up all my boosts and stuff. Actually, nothing I do on this turn matters. You're not gonna lie, the first form, for some reason, is hard. Yeah, the first form is way harder. It does so many more status effects and can really knock... It does way more damage, too. Oh, now it's missing Jasper. Okay. Okay, so it does change based on how many things you get correct. Although that usually is a thing with games like this. RPGs. Usually the penultimate boss is much harder than the last boss. So I'm probably, this year I'm probably doing the more common ending, I imagine. Chaos. Ooh, Helen has damage. Helen always has damage. I should stop being surprised when Helen has damage. Her and her rat baby mask. Super stab. Oh, let's try to get a whip constrict again. Ambush him. Yeah, usually I think most people get the ritual wrong in some form the first time. Again, thank God they made it so you could change out the offerings later. Yeah, that seems really useful. That you can, like, revisit a room and, like, re-find a hint that explains everything. So you don't have to load back, like, a save file from 17 hours ago just to fix a... You know, you give somebody the wrong painting. Oh, I don't have any stamina. Putting bullets over the manuscript you feel it's easiest to mess up? Yeah. Although I kind of just read the, That's the thing, I had already read the descriptions. Then you told me, oh yeah, I needed to read the description. It's just like, yeah, I already did that. Loose manuscript, obviously. I wish I had 1 stamina so I could, like, heal everybody. I'm just gonna guard. Special... Super share lunch. People don't read is the problem, lol. Sure, also the video puzzle is tough. It was not very tough at all. You just had to use the guinea pig. You know, guinea pig, right? It's literally named a guinea pig. You use it to, like, to do something for you. Multi-shot.
Heal.
Now we have our agility boost. Nothing will hit us unless if they're as fast as a car. Discordant Triune. That's interesting. I just noticed this name, that it isn't a... The name before was like something chaos? Quadruped chaos? I don't know. That's interesting that there's a version for how many ritual items you get correct. Tickle bite. I feel like if I replayed this game, I would want to get Dan. Because it seems like Dan, if you scale him really well, he could just, like, insta-kill anything. He seemed like a lot of fun. And also, he gives you money. You just have, like, a lot of money, too. Seems like a really good party member to have. Actually, Tickle Bite is better. You think you were having trouble figuring out the timing of the puzzle, and when you did it right, you think it was edited later to be more intuitive? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is true. I'm playing, like, the 2.0 game. Figuring out the timing of the puzzle. Yeah. You could be gaslighting yourself, though. Anything's possible. I mean, we're playing a game about eldritch horror, and who knows what's reality and what's not. It's so cool to finally beat this game and be able to... Okay, it's just gonna sink down to the ground. See you later. You think you were turning the rat into a monster, but not recording the right feed somehow. Whoa. That is possible. Actually, I guess that is possible. Maybe in a previous version, it didn't destroy the, you could accidentally press the change channel button and get the wrong recording. Kelp's party was victorious. Only 4? That's interesting. When you defeat the perfect ritual monster, you get 500 XP. But here we get $50 too? That's strange. You run from the roof, leaving behind the twisted abominations that used to be the astronomers. Oh man, we are hurt. The ritual was a complete fiasco. It went so very wrong. Was that your fault? You got at least some of it right. This might be your fault. Your heart pounds in your throat. You stagger back to your apartment. Your friends look horrified. You're covered in blood. Ah, you're covered in blood. Right, yeah. You rush to the bathroom to wash your face. You're seeing double. You feel cold. Your heart races. Intense nausea. Is this a heart attack? Maybe shock. It has to be shock. You're in shock. Of course you are. Everybody's dead. Everything's gone. It's all over. The ritual thing was a dud. The people who knew the most about this thing are all gone or have lost their minds. But at least you're unharmed. Oh. I guess we did change from going outside and not doing it correctly. Bye-bye. Or not. Shit. No. Calm down. You're fine. You're okay. You're not losing your mind. You're okay. Of course this would happen. You've been on the roof. On the roof. You even looked up at the damn thing. That was so stupid. Ah! Why did you do that? Okay, chill. This isn't so bad. You can work with this. It's, Oh, it's bad. Oh no, it's getting worse. Oh no. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. Is it getting worse because you lost your cool? Whatever you do, don't lose your cool.
Stay calm.
Ah! Close your eyes. As long as you can calm down, you can stop this. Deep breath. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3. Don't open your eyes. Don't look. Just count. You can do this. 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's getting much worse. Don't think about it. 7. The changes are slowing down. You can tell. This is working. You really want to peek, but don't do it. 8, 9, 10. No, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Aw. The end. Flawed ritual. That's really interesting to see what kind of monster Sam becomes. At the end. If he doesn't get instantly killed, what kind of, like, thing does he become? That's really cool. Obviously a much sadder ending than everything else. It's very much just like, you panic and you lose your mind because you can't keep it together. Like, the most, like, primal reaction to changing is what's gonna bring you down. What's amazing about all these endings is that there's so many, like, ending slides. Like, I was thinking, like, it was just gonna be... well, it's not ending slides, like, there's actually, like, a full progression. There's, like, there's sequential art. Oh. But I thought it would be like, oh, the ending is just gonna be a slide, and then it, like, jabbers at you. But there's a lot of effort put into the endings. Like, it's nearly, like... Like, it feels fully storyboarded, rather than just, like, a slide or two. Like, that's a very good reward for, you know... Yeah, a bunch of fully detailed and rendered art. Yeah, it's an incredible reward for beating the game. Alright. Well, I have to figure out one last thing to do. I want to do one more thing. I want to go, like, on a stupid death run, or whatever. You know what? I think I've played enough tonight. It's been 3 hours. That's a pretty good amount of time for a stream. Thank you anybody who joined me for this entire playthrough of me playing Look Outside. It's been a really good time, and this game has been pretty incredible. It's gonna be in my mind for like a million billion years. Bauru, thank you so much for gifting me this. I hope that, seeing me be, streaming it has given you some satisfaction for having gifted me this game in the first place. Because I'm incredibly grateful for being able to have played this. It's cool. You're cool. Everybody who's been around, joined the stream is cool. I'm glad... Of course I'm glad you loved it as much as I did. Yeah. I think this is in fact like... This is not even just up there for RPG Maker games. This is like up there for RPGs. I'm thoroughly impressed. And... pretty good fan, yeah. Like... It's the same kind of... I don't know, the same kind of awe I felt, like, originally playing, like, off. You know, for another RPG Maker game that, like... You have an RPG that just, like, transcends, like, all of its limitations. And this is, like, you know... This is, like... Yeah, I'm, like, blown away by this game. Every, like, every little trick, every little narrative thing it pulled. This game is really interesting because, like... It really likes to give the player narratives. And then it, like... is able to subvert the expectations of those narratives. And make the player feel like they were tricked. But also have that be satisfying. This is up there with Lisa for me, but after you probably like this even more. I haven't played Lisa yet. Maybe it's one of those things I should get to, but yeah, that seems like it tracks. That, like... I'm shocked there's a game as good as this out there. Like, it's... I guess, like, I guess the weakest thing is, I guess the leveling system. I guess it's just weak because like I don't really know. I didn't really understand the system too well at first, but I imagine there's ways to get really overpowered in this game. I guess like the weakness of this game is that its combat is mostly just combat. That I feel like it's strange that it's so much passion behind it for sure. That there's sort of not the most variety in fights. That I felt like it was getting a little tedious, just like in terms of like how fights were designed. Obviously, there's some real standout bosses, and that totally. This is a nitpick. This is not like a real like, oh, big critique of the game. This is a flaw they should fix. This is no like. This is literally like my personal feeling about the game that might be a little negative. Is that like, at some point fighting all the monsters in the game got a little tedious. But obviously that's like an RPG thing. Like that just happens in every RPG. I felt like character creation. Character building could be a little bit, because I felt like I couldn't figure out too much to do with Papano. So it kind of felt like there wasn't... RPG Maker combat can get stale. Yeah, that's the question. That's the word. Especially since Papano didn't feel like he had too much of a role. He just felt like kind of like a generalist when I really would have appreciated like another damage dealer. Sophie was cool. She doesn't do a terrible amount of damage on her own, but she especially drops off towards the end game in terms of damage. She becomes really useless in terms of like actually attacking, unless if you use a special marble. But in terms of like everything else for Kit, she's a lot of fun. So I probably would have to experiment more with the combat system to see how much fun I could get out of it. But and also I want to see like the end of the video game. The creepypasta video game world. I want to see the end of that. But that'll be something for my own time. When you play next, will I be doing the Cursed mode? There's new stuff exclusive to it. Yeah, I'll probably do Cursed. I don't think I'll be playing normal again. I think I'll probably be going out there for Cursed. Like, see how far I can push the game system. See how far the game systems can push me. Especially now that I know, like, a lot more of the characters I can get. I just kept so much time with that. Then you can get the Super Crossword video game. Hard mode. As it is the hard mode. Yay. I guess the only thing I have left to do is, to get naked. What? Alright. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by.